lahat, nagbabalik po kami dito sa Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Nakuha nga po ng ating Tacloban Fighting Warais ang set number 3 rather, and that brings them to a 2-1 advantage against our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Now, what has worked for our Fighting Warais in that set? Because there was a change of momentum, change of advantages in that set.
So I think for one, they moved more consistently. We've actually mentioned a lot more names of players who were really getting the points rather. So overall, ultimately yung kanilang blocking, ang kanilang depensa, we've seen quite some long rallies also. Pero alam mo yun, nabubuhay nila yung bola. And I guess that's something that, really worked well for them. Sinabi kanina ni Dimdim, bouncing back was a problem. And game was also a problem. Pero dito, na-push naman nila ang kanilang kalaban na Lady Warriors as you take a look at that, at the stats for that third set. Better performance when it comes to attacks, blocking. Yung service aces lang na nakuhang puntos ng Lady Warriors ang naging advantage parang in the previous set. But the errors of the Lady Warriors talagang namigay rin naman ng puntos in that set.
So that seems to be the key problem on the side of our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors, the errors that they're giving their opponent in the last set. Let's see if they will be able to taper that down. Kung maayos ba nila yun. This is the fourth set. Of course, this team wants to, the Tacloban team wants to end it. On the other side, the Pocari squad, they want to extend this to a fifth or deciding set. But Prado says, we're going home early today.
It would be interesting to see if this momentum is something that they can sustain throughout this fourth set. I mean, again, the nice thing about dito sa PVL, we're looking at players, very experienced players. So sanay na itong mga to over the years. Natutunan na nila na hindi lang physically kailangan fit ka, mentally. Alam na rin itong mga to kung paano ba i-condition ang kanilang utak. Lalo na itong Lady Warriors who is currently down at kailangan nilang i-extend into 5 sets.
And we know the resilience of these three former champions. Alam natin may dugong kampiyon itong ating Lady Warriors. So, titignan natin how will that play out dito sa ating fourth set as they have a 1-point advantage in the early part of the sets. Service came from Pablo. They go to Prado on the opposite side. Sasagot dito. Casilag, who's in the match right now. Prado. Check ball and nobody home for coverage sa panig ng ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. We're tied at 2. Service is now with Barbie Marzan from our Tacloban Fighting Warais. Palmacedo's there for the pickup. They go to the quick. Ball is still alive on the side of our Fighting Warais, but that doesn't cross. Puntos pa dito sa Pocari Sweat. Punta natin ang report ni Janine Choi.
Sinjun at Ann, bukod sa volleyball, mahilig din makinig ng music. Ang Fighting Warais na si Mary Ann Esguerra. Hilig niya ang kumanta, mag-ukulele at mag-gitara. Sinabi niya na mahihain daw siya kaya hindi niya kayang mag-perform sa harap ng maraming tao. Except for one instance 2 years ago, ang kanyang college coach back in Arellano University na si Coach Obet Javier, talagang hindi kaya siyang sumali sa isang school event bilang isang vocalist. Hanggang ngayon, tandang-tanda pa rin ni Mary Ann ang memory na yon dahil for the first time ay umakyat siya sa isang entablado at nag-perform sa harap ng maraming tao. At ang galing pa dahil nag-perform siya in 7 different school campuses. Hanggang ngayon, kumakanta pa rin si Mary Ann pero in a more private setup, tuwing may free time sa volleyball ay nag-jamming sila ng acoustic music kasama ang kanyang mga kaibigan. Balik sa inyo, Sinjun at Ann.
Grabe naman pala. Baka akala ko sabihin ni Janine, ngayon kumakanta na lang siya sa shower during their after their cool down, pero hindi pala. Some private setup daw. But yun, may mga secret talents pala. Pakantahin nga natin yan si Mary Ann Esguerra one of these days. Baka magandang i-feature yan sa ating Instagram or sa Facebook soon.
It's always nice to get to know these players beyond their character. Kilala lang natin sila as volleyball players.
Yung nakikita natin dito sa loob ng court. No? At maraming mga nakakaantig pang MMK na kwento. Minsan, kwentong magandang balita para sa ating lahat. Pero all these stories we uncover here in our coverage thanks to our panel of largest like Janine. So thank you so much, Janine, for that insight. But let's go back to our ball game. 1-point game pa din siya, and pero abante pa rin ng ating Tacloban Fighting Warriors as Team Pangres is turned back there by Eliboy Casilag and Del Palomata. We're tied at 5. Let's go back to that epic block. If sa ulo ni Team pababa. But going back to our ball game here, it seems like blocking will be key on the side of our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Back-to-back blocks.
Yeah, that was their advantage in the earlier sets. And maybe also the reason why itong si Coach Jasper nahumugot din, just to ensure that they have the height that they need for blocking.
And that has been the advantage also in the first set for this squad. So why not maximize it here in the fourth set? But here, a name we haven't seen for a while for the Lady Warriors, Eliboy Casilag, gets a point there off the blockers, through the blockers rather. As Ie Yonko marches to the service line. They go to Heather. Sasagot sa kabilang panig si Eliboy Casilag. Ball is still alive. Heather again on a swipe. She's denied by Palomata. Dim goes up. They choose Deng. Blocking has been effective for our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors, but Pablo slices through from the back row, and that brings our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors to the first technical timeout. Magbabalik po kami dito sa PVL Open Conference. Balikan lang natin itong Bangko save of the day mula kay Jovelyn Prado na hinabol yung palo doon ni Eliboy Casilag. And that led to that last play from our Tacloban Fighting Warriors. But right now, it is our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors who has the advantage. Ito, punta natin yung ating mga kasama sa Twitter. Sabi ni Don Bernardo, "Go Pangs Panaga." Hi Kuya Sinjin, pabati naman. Hello sa iyo, Don Bernardo. At we hope you're enjoying this match this afternoon. Sabi naman dito ni Abigail Baldovino, "Always love to watch an exciting game. Thanks for the live streaming. Watching all the way from New Zealand."
Wow.
Ayan na yung mga international natin, mga kapamilya. Buhay na. Pero speaking of international, ito din sabi ni Ronald Escanilla, "Pocari has the strongest middles. Go Pocari, watching all the way from KL." I'm guessing Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yun nga yung maganda, no? Because there are many ways actually for them to catch the action.
At yung no excuses, pang all over the world ata yun. Baka yun na yung bago nating hashtag next time. No excuses, PVL.
Basta alam mo yung schedule.
Oo, kailangan alam mo lang yung schedule. Tsaka kung ano yun sa time slot, sa time zone mo. Pero ito, 5 na ang inabante dito sa ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Are you ready?
Well, we expected that this game would, be something that's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
Sinabi na naman natin yun. Itong parehong koponan, nanggaling man sila sa talo, parehong 5-setter ang kanilang nilaro. And so today, we expected that it would, there's a high chance that it would stretch.
And it looks like Pocari continues to stretch it out, giving themselves a 6-point advantage. Let's look at that last play. Myla Pablo all over the place and scoring. Front row, back row. Sa service minsan. But ito, Dim Pacres ang pupuntos at pipigil sa pagdudugo nitong ating Fighting Warriors. Great adjustment there from Dim. 5-point advantage for our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Dim Pacres will try to catch up for her team. Sharp service there. Eliboy will try to score, but that sails out. Abante ng 4 na lamang ang ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors.
Alam mo, kahit down ang Fighting Warais, ang ganda rin nung nakikita nating body language, ano? Because hindi natin nakikitaan na napipressure at bumabagal ang kanilang galaw.
Tsaka walang panghihina ng loob. Marahil din kasi in the previous set, they have been in this situation that the Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors had the lead and they caught up and even won that set. So let's see what's their advantage or what are they gonna do here in this fourth set, because it blows up to 5 points as Eliboy Casilag marches to the service line.
Itong si Casilag, since magandang hugot yan, ano, for Coach Jasper.
Yun nga lang, yung service lumabas on that last play. And it's so nice to see. Kasi, yun nga, balikan natin yung kanilang stingers. May Eliboy Casilag, may Sasa Cabalsa, may Joy Casis. Ang lalim pa talaga ng bench. Mga first stingers yan ng dating Air Force squad, but now with a partnership with Pocari, there's so much artillery to choose from. But let's go back to our ball game. Ginoo there, going cross court. Balmaceda, easy pick up there. Soft drop coming from Del Palomata. Ginoo again, off the hands of Wendian. No one was there for coverage.
Ginoo using the hands of Semana to her advantage.
Sayang lang, hindi nung nabutan ni Ate Bal yun. Konting stretch lang daw.
Konting stretch, konting takbo pa.
Myla Donay there with a single block from Barbie Marzan, and this brings us to a 2-point advantage by our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. That's why Coach Jasper calls timeout. But let's go back to that last point. Payong na payong. Punta tayo sa timeout ni Coach Jasper Jimenez.
So, huwag na dagdagan yung pagkakamali. Tulungan na siya, tulungan na. Okay? Sa maganda receive. Huwag magagawa sa receive. Ha? Okay, side out na natin yan. Okay? Okay, go! Kailangan nyo ng sando. Sando.
Cooperation inside the court ang request nitong si Coach Jasper Jimenez dahil napansin niya na hihirapan na daw pumuntos yung ibang players niya, so kailangan daw magtulungan na lang daw sa loob. So very simple basic instructions pa din.
And I think for Coach Jasper, kinailangan lang din niyang gisingin ng konti ang kanyang mga players, ano, because they had a much better lead earlier.
3 point.
Pero dahil maganda rin ang ginagalaw ng Fighting Warais, they're able to, slowly but surely get those points in.
Trying to catch up here or the Warais. Nga lang kinapos yung muling service doon. Kaya mapupunta ang puntos at service dito sa ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Del Palomata there for the serve. Rado from the back row. Casilag on that save. Free ball ang binigay ni Pablo. They go to Marzan on the be quick. They choose Pablo on the other side. Ginoo, soft tip, but that doesn't cross the block of Panaga.
14, serving 10.
Single block of Panaga. Bantay na bantay. Double,
Pero
second.
ang maganda dun, Cinch, kasi may hang time.
Palomata.
So pababa na siya pero naabot pa na ng isang kamay.
Sinungkit na lamang. Tingnan natin kung kayang manungkit ng mangga nito si Max Panaga din. But looking at attack points, 8 attack points for Pocari Sweat, 4 for the Fighting Warais. Wendian Semana spiking there on that last play. Heather Ginoo scores off the hands of Palomata. Bababa sa tatlong hinahabol dito ng ating Fighting Warais. And then Ginoo marches to the service line with a 9-point
for the fight.
or 9 attack points under her name. Oh, that has been the
Last
problem
one for
of
the
our
Lady
Fighting
Warriors.
Warais in this set. Yung services.
So most of the points they earn gets offset with service errors.
Let's see how they will overcome that. If not, they will just be coasting with a 3-4 point
Look at that.
advantage of Pocari. But
Marzan.
ito, bumawi agad.
12
Barbie
to
Marzan
15.
with that A-quick.
The adjustment that the Fighting Warais has done with their first ball, nakakatulong din because now they're able to execute better, more deceiving plays.
2 touches.
Front.
Called on
On the
Semana.
other side of the court, miscommunication
13,
naman
15.
ang rarating nitong ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors.
Service. Negrito.
Hindi naabot si Pangs yung set doon ni Ate Wendy. But they go for a second try. She's denied there though. Iya Yonko with the help of the net. Free ball ang binigay ni Kyle. Semana goes to Pablo. She is denied by Prado. Pablo again on the second try. Denied naman by Marzan. They go to Yonko on the open side. Free ball ang bibigay ni Iya. They choose Prado for the Warais. Prado on the second try. She is checked.
Prado on the
That
hit
ball
out.
goes out and we are down to a
14,
1-point game.
15.
It's the same moment earlier
I'm
on
out.
that third set kung saan nabawi ng ating Fighting Warais yung momentum. Pero ito, pakinggan natin ang timeout ni Coach Jasper Jimenez.
Isang magandang receive. Lahat tayo, kailangan sumite out tayo. Ha? Isang magandang receive muna tayo. Isang magandang receive. Balik ko na sa porsentuhan mo, ha? Si Kinuko down lang naman ang service niya. Ha? Porsentuhan mo na doon. Sino na doon? Ikaw target? Oh. Bigyan mo na 100% na porsyento yung ano mo. Ha? Yung receive mo. Okay, dalawa kayo doon kasi yun ang target niya. Malakas talaga si Negrito doon. There you go.
100% receive at proper execution na lamang ng play ang hinihingi dito ni Coach Jasper Jimenez from that timeout. Nagka-moment pa bigyan mo ng 100% ano.
Pero tignan natin because medyo mabigat din yung serve na ibinibigay ng Fighting Warais, so it's not gonna be that easy.
And execution is different from the words that your coach give you.
And just like that, ito nga the serve was able to break their play.
Pinirapan ni Kyle yung service. Yun nga lang, lalabas ang palo doon ni Jovi Prado.
Prado asking for a check.
The second referee is calling for a check, but there's the members of Pocari Sweat are contesting. Let's look at it on our replay. Oh, that's the pinky might have swiped that ball.
There's a
The
ball
check
touch.
ball is called by our
The
first
Lady
referee,
Warriors.
and the point
Point
is
and
given to
serve.
our Tacloban Fighting Warais. Will this be the same story as set number 3?
Negrito.
That would be the interesting thing that we'll watch out for here in this set.
Banaga with a free ball. Galang will pick it up for the second touch. They go to Jovi. Free ball ang binigay. Wendy Ann chooses Iya Yonko. Iya over her blockers. Marzan puts it up. Kyle over ball. They go to Pablo off the hands of the blocker. We have a long rally here. Dim will try to end it. And that sails out.
Ball is out.
Puntos ay mapupunta dito sa Pocari
Second
Sweat
technical
Lady
timeout.
Warriors.
16 Lady
And
Warriors.
that brings our Lady
15,
Warriors to the
Fighting
second
Warais.
technical timeout. First, balikan muna natin yung mababalikan man natin yung huling play. I guess not. So we'll go to our second technical timeout. Magbabalik po dito sa PVL Open Conference. And we are back here on the Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Mapatito, mapatita, ate at kuya, present dito. Nanonood sa loob ng San Juan Arena. Kaya po, kung may time po kayo, samahan niyo po kami. Where I heard bukas, sold out tayo sa Baliwag
Wow.
Star Complex. Yes.
At syempre yun yung mga inaabangan din natin, inaabangan ng ating mga kababayan.
Yung
End of the
pag-ikot
second.
ng PVL.
Technical time.
I heard we'll go to Cagayan de Oro at some point in November. So a lot of exciting matches going around the Philippines, not just in Luzon. So abangan niyo po kami dyan, mga kapamilya. Pero bili na po ng tickets na maaga dahil maaga daw kung na-sold out. A month ago pa daw, sold out yung sa Baliwag. Would you believe that, man?
Syempre, inaabangan talaga. So,
Pakres.
yung iba na hindi na nakakuha ng ticket, you always have
At 16.
All
our
our
live stream,
platforms.
all our platforms. Maraming ways para makapanood ng match.
Pero ito, balikan natin yung palo doon ni Dindim
Barbie
Hackers.
Marzan.
Pasok na pasok sa likod.
Serving for
Tulad
Tacloban.
ni Ate Wendy at Semana. We are tied at 16. This has been the turning point of events in set number 3. Let's see if it will be the same story or
Naga,
babaguhin pa
the
yung
hand
Pocari
of
Sweat
Ginoo.
as they continue to
17,
fight here
16.
and gain another point with that Panaga quick.
We expect Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors na talagang kakapitan nila itong set na to. Ito namang Fighting Warais, of course, ayaw na nitong malagay sa alanganin since ang gusto niya to seal the deal already here in the 4th set.
But they have to work hard for it because mukhang hindi bibigay ng Pocari ito basta-basta.
Scored shot.
Pero ito, palitan ng puntos mula sa dalawang
Tied at
koponan.
17.
Tablahan lang tayo.
The good thing about the rotation of the Fighting Warais is that two of their most active attackers are now in the
Team
front
captain,
line.
Joey Prado.
Pino and Pacres has been scoring a lot for them.
They have been the top scorers in the previous sets.
Alamata.
I wonder how much they're scoring right now.
18-17.
But here,
Lady Warriors.
ito bumawi
on
agad
top
ang
by
ating
one.
Pocari Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors. 1-point game tayo ulit dito sa ating
Yonko,
4th set.
service.
Iya Yonko on the service line. Kyle Negrito chooses Ginoo. Ginoo off the hands of the blockers. On the other side, they go to Eliboy Casilag. Easy pickup for Eunice Galang. Balikan lamang ng bola. Free ball from Galang Semana. Goes to Palomata.
Alamata.
That has been effective
With the
since
block.
set number 1.
19.
At yan ang kailangan abangan ng Fighting Warais here in this rotation. They need tighter blocking.
Time out.
Time out.
Fighting Warais.
Natawag dito ni Coach Nes Pamilar. Pakinggan po natin ito.
So pag natin sa gitna, at least may option yung setter natin kung saan ibibigay. Pagkakapos taas-taas na lang natin. Kahit pa paano, pag umit na, yung quicker natin, makakatalon, di ba? Makakapagpasabay man lang ng blocker. So mag-hiwayo para hiwayo wala yung block nila, di ba? So atid muna natin ang maayos sa gitna. Sige, Gabi, pilitin natin. Go, pilitin natin yung hapon. Hapon natin yung receive, dahan-dahanin na lang.
Dahan-dahan lang. Klarong-klarong instructions from Coach Nes Pamilar. So, basic. Balik na naman dun sa basic ang hinihingi ni Nes.
2 points.
As they have a 2-point disadvantage, but we have Iya Yong who has 9 points now in this game for the serve. Ginoo tried to score there. Sasagot dito sa kabila. Pablo from the back row.
Off the block.
And that's off the hands of the
20,
blockers.
17.
You don't want to leave Milo Pablo unguarded.
Substitution. Tacloban. 2
Jenny
out.
De Los Reyes coming
16.
back in
De Los Reyes.
for
in.
Anis Guerra.
Service. Yonko.
This has probably been the biggest advantage on the side of Pocari in this set. 3 points. As Dim tried to score there, but a double contact
Double
will be
touch.
called against
Called on
Ate
De Los
Jenay,
Reyes.
which
21,
brings it up
17.
to a 4-point advantage for Pocari.
Service. Yonko.
Yonko still on the serve. Ooh, that
3
doesn't
points
cross.
for Tacloban.
Babalik ang puntos dito sa ating
Substitution.
Tacloban
Tacloban.
Fighting Warais. Tingnan
14
natin kung
out,
paano
9.
magbabago yan. Dahil
Guillema
babalik
in.
si Vera May Guillema
12 out.
at si Shola
10. Alvarez.
May Alvarez,
in.
the Queen Bomber and former NCAA MVP.
Alvarez earlier, quality minutes, naka-contribute agad ng ilang puntos sa sandaling pinaglaro siya.
And it changed the tempo of the game para dito sa Tacloban Fighting Warais. So titingnan natin if yun nga din ba ang madadala niya dito sa kanyang pagbabalik. Pero
At sails out.
error ang
22 to
makakamit
18.
dito ni Vera May Guillema. Libreng puntos para sa ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. They're up by 4. With Eliboy
Lane
Casilag on the
Casilag.
service line.
Serving for the Lady Warriors.
Nice floater there. Vera chooses Ginoo. She is denied
Ginoo.
there.
Well read
Single
by
block
Pablo.
from Myla Pablo.
23 to 18.
You know that the Lady Warriors really mean business.
Time out. Fighting
With those kinds of
Warais.
blocks. Pero ito, puntahan muna natin yung timeout naman ni Coach Nes Pamilar ulit. Pakinggan po natin ito.
Pag magsaserve ka. Ha? Ba't hindi mo mo ginagawa. O sige lang ha. Lumisip muna tayo ha. Gawa mo muna, dumiskarte ka, tatatak ko yung spiker mo.
Bira, marit dito, Bira. Sige lang, tagayin nyo, taga.
Kapit!
Kapit lang daw, yun ang request ng teammate ng mga taga-Tacloban Fighting Waray. Tingnan natin kung magpapatuloy yan. Or kakayanin nga ba nilang kapitan pa itong 5 puntos na abante. Pocari.
Alam mo, yun yung sinasabi ni Dindim kanina, no? Na saan sila nagkulang in their previous game was yung end game. Doon sila nawawala. So the
Alvarez
consistency
of
of
the
the
hand
way
of
they
Castilla.
play, hindi nila nadadala mula sa umpisa hanggang sa panghuli. So,
23.
very interesting kung paano babawi itong Fighting Warais in this set. Kung hindi man yan, how it will play out kung mag-extend tayo ng 5 sets.
Fighting Warais.
Itong si Shola, quality minutes. Kanina quality minutes. Pagkapasok agad, puntos agad para kay Shola Alvarez. Diba sa 4 ang hinahabol dito ng Tacloban. They go to Myla Pablo on the side of Pocari. Nice save there from Villarmay Guillema. Shola again. They go up to Ginoo now on the other side. They choose Pablo for the side of Pocari. Ball is still alive here. Let's see if they would be able to
Pablo
save it.
of the hand of Prado.
Nice try there on the side of our Fighting
set point
Warais.
advantage.
But Pocari Sweat gets the set point advantage here para sa 4th set.
Del Palomata.
Del Palomata now serving for the set. Galang was there for the pickup. They choose Ginoo cross court.
With a cross-court kill.
And the Fighting
20,
Warais are still
24.
alive here.
Still holding on. It will be tough to still steal this set. Doable, but tough. It needs flawless execution from this point on. Bawal mag-error para sa Fighting Warais.
Kinabahan ako, akala ko mababati natin. Pero Wendy
Semana
Semana has
ends the set
other
for the
plans
Lady
there.
Warriors.
She finishes
25-20.
that set
We have
with
a
her
fifth
infamous
and
drop ball.
final
Balikan
set.
natin yon.
Stay with us.
Grabe, classic Wendy Ann. That brings our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors to win that 4th set. And that brings us to a 5th and decide their 5th set here dito lamang sa PVL Open Conference.